tough vaults, which makes landing them and sticking them that much more important.
Yeah, the girls' vaults are actually done quite technically well. It's just a matter of sticking them.
Here goes Sophie Dudley to set the tone.
Ooh, great start for BYU. Yurchenko full has a 9.95 start value, meaning that is the highest score she can get on the vault.
Here's another look at Sophie's vault for BYU to open up competition tonight.
Great control on that vault.
Hurst is a beam specialist, not expected to compete in any other event. Here's Jaden Harsh as we move back onto vault.
Oh, that was a good vault. Yurchenko half, 10-0 start value for Jaden. Blind landing. Oh, I'm sorry, 9.95 start value for Jaden, but look at how she holds on to this beautiful form.
Hoping to improve upon the 9.625 that Brinley Christensen put down on beam just before her, and there's Ava Jorgensen on vault for BYU. Mikkel, what'd you think of the vault?
Solid vault. Ava has a different vault, more difficult. She does the full twist onto the vault with a pike off. This vault does have a 10-0.
A worthy celebration with her teammates for Ellie Cacciola. Now here's Kylie Equinto for BYU on vault.
Oh, she almost holds on to that stick.
One more look, this time in slow-mo. See how close that stick is.
Takes a lot of grit to finish so strong after such a major fault.
Final vault for BYU, Deb Silva.
That was a great vault, tons of amplitude, good distance from the vault, and really good control on this landing. Not a stick, but you can see here it's getting closer every week.
BYU's best rotation will begin with Ava Jorgensen and BYU on the uneven bars.
Nice ray for Ava Jorgensen, toe on, toe off, right into the bail handstand. Beautiful position there. Toe circle around. Looking for a big dismount here.
Oh, a near stick.
Just a tiny hop. BYU actually has very good landings on bars. They have very good of your pass, and you're fine.
Mia Hampton on the floor. Here's Alila Alvarado.
Ooh, that was a great handstand. Alila has the prettiest toe point. I love her form. Wow, she is really fighting through this routine. A little bit of a form issue on the Maloney. Brings it back for the shoot half. Looking for a big dismount. Hop backwards. Always better to over-rotate than under-rotate. But we will see a deduction on that landing.
All right, first time I'm going to put you on the spot, Mikkel.
I hate this game, Spencer.
She scores a 9.825 for that effort. This is Kylie Equinto for BYU on bars, and the Cougars now more than ever could use a big score here after the 9.2 from Maya Kirkham.
Kylie has been a very consistent performer this season. This is exactly who I would want up after a little bit harder routine, and she's done so well so far. Does a great job with that set. Good form overall, hit all her handstands. That should be a very solid score.
And indeed it is, a 9.875. She's been so close to true sticks in both of the first two events. And Randolph, and listen, whenever you're dropping a 9.8 flat, you're in a good place.
Not a bad deal, yeah.
Addie Glazier for BYU, fifth to compete on the uneven bars.
Addie is newer to the bar lineup, and she has been stellar so far this year. Big release move, maybe a little short of that handstand, but makes up for it here. Good handstand into the dismount, double layout. Pretty good control on that landing.
And Glazier impresses the judges to a tune of 9.8. Now it's down to Anna Bramlett-Wild. Best on floor in a team score is a 49.375. They're up to a 49.15 tonight. We'll see what Taylor Gold can do to help try and push that up even higher, but really solid on the floor as we look at Anna Bramlett-Wild on bars.
Great set so far. Right into the shoot over. Double layout. Small step forward. Big routine for Anna. she's had a little bit of a hard time with this routine this year, so it's great that she was able to get up and hit it, and we should 0.95 start value.
Well, Kelly takes a 9.75. I'm not sure she did get credit for the stick, but man, she worked for it.
Judge McKell is very generous.
This is Eliza Millar-Crossman on beam for BYU after a 9.525 from Sophie Dudley.
I love her footplay. It's just so floaty, and she makes her skills on beam look so effortless. Cat leap into the switch half. Really good pacing here from Eliza. I love how she doesn't look rushed, but she's also not moving so slow that we're stressed out for her. Front full dismount, a little different than the round off entries we've seen. Blind landing. Ooh, holds on to it. Great set for Millar-Crossman. Jaden on vault.
Correction, yes, sorry. I said Oshido, that is Jaden Wakita that was on vault. Thank you, Mikkel.
A little bit of a simpler vault, the Yurchenko layout. A little bit lower start value, so we won't see a huge score, but she did it very clean. And sometimes it's good just to get a good start with your first person. Over to floor, we see Eliza Millar-Crossman opening with a big double tuck. Great control on that landing.
That'll do for a start.
Eliza and Heidi from BYU's lineup have so much energy on floor, and I love the coaches were talking about how they're best friends in real life, and I think that's so fun that they get to bring that energy to their floor routines. Getting ready for a big finish here. Front layout, ooh, front full, keeps it up. You can see a little bit of relief on her face. She didn't quite turn over that front layout. Going into the front full all the way. Does a great job saving that.
Eliza Millar-Crossman to OYU. You see her average on the season of a 9.717.
Just like on beam, Mina really has beautiful leaps here on floor. Has a fun opening pass. Rudy into back handspring and Nodi.
Unique to say the least in that opening pass.
It doesn't have any additional, she doesn't get bonus, she doesn't get anything. It's just kind of a fun and creepy move to match her music, and it was a fun tie-in. Mina is married to Luke Benson from men's volleyball. They're cheering each other on here in Provo tonight.
The Cougars, number 5 team in the country on the men's side in volleyball, hosting number 4 Hawaii in a nice rivalry matchup in front of a sold-out Smithfield house. So, yeah, they'll have to collaborate later.
They have it playing in the locker room right now, so Mina's been able to go check on it in between events. Back 1.5 front lay.
Mina Margraf Benson to the Adams family music. 5. Here's Olivia Mayturn. Number 3 on floor for BYU, following up a season best on floor from Mina Margraf Benson at a 9.825. So there's some good news for her husband, Luke.
I'm sure he's also watching in between serves.
Maybe a little bit more difficult on the volleyball side. Tune into the gymnastics.
Really big E-level opening pass for Liv. Double twisting front layout. Yeah, Luke might have to catch an update after the game. Second pass for Olivia, back 1.5 front lay. Great height on both of those moves.
May Turn, a senior for BYU from nearby Highland, Utah, about 25 minutes north of Provo. She has competed on floor twice this season. This is performance number 3 at a 9.8 in the Best of Utah meet. Trying to one-up that performance here tonight.
Slowing it down before that last pass. Floor routines are about 90 seconds and they are just all out that entire time. Ends with a strong Rudy. Good control on the landings.
Olivia May Turn for BYU. Big hug from her teammate Chloe.
Just the regular Giants in front of their dismount.
On floor for BYU in the number 4 spot is Heidi Schooley Myers. And this is always a fan favorite routine. Great music, and Heidi really goes after it in her tumbling.
High energy disco routine for Heidi. Opens with a big back 1.5 front lay.
She's another senior on this BYU team that specializes in this one event. Coming off her season best in the dual meet with Utah a week ago with a 9.825 here.
Final pass. Round off back handspring double tack. Oh, keeps it in bounds. That was incredible spatial awareness.
Heel up, no penalty. Heidi Schooley Myers. 7-5 after an unexpected fall on bars. And now it's up to Maria Ferguson to come in with a big performance for SUU as the last performer on bars. We'll take you back over to the floor. This is Kylie Quinto finishing out her all-around performance tonight. She has been consistently very strong here, Mikhail, on the floor.
Opens with a big double pike. Does a great job holding on to that landing. Pass for Kylie this season, the switch half ring immediately into a wolf hole. That's D plus C, which gives her 3/10 of bonus. Prepping for her final pass. Round off back 1.5 front layout. Clean routine for Kylie.
Kylie Iquinto. And her reaction, 10.825. She scores a 9.8 tonight. Southern Utah above that critical 49 mark again as a team on bars. And again, that should be enough to secure a tri-meet win.
Great opening leap for Brindley, right into her first pass. Rudy straddle jump. That is what we've been looking for on these jumps out of tumbling passes. Nice amplitude, straight up and down.
Brindley Anderson following up the 9.875 from Kylie Iquinto. BYU already guaranteed a 49.1 in this rotation, regardless of what Anderson scores here.
Ready for that final pass.
Brindley gets so much attention for what she does on the beam, but she has been a nice contributor here on the floor.
A little bit short on that landing, did a good job. Another gymnast doing a great job, good spatial awareness, keeping it in bounds. That was really the only fault I saw in that entire set.
The judges agree.